Are you ready? Are you ready to knock this one out of the fucking park? Because we are in the finale of this beautiful segment that Mr. Wonderful delivered to you when it comes to the most standard Nikes in the design, in the whole Nike design, right? The most colorways delivered when it comes to this specific shoe. I feel like we've seen every fucking color when it comes to the rainbow, when it comes to these dunks that I'm delivering to you, right? We're talking about the standard dunks when it comes to this specific segment, and we are in that final finale with the light shining bright on greatness as always. Mr. Wonderful is in front of the camera, in front of you beautiful people. Those doors, those factory doors are wide open for you people to go ahead and come on in to the FC Sneaker Factory, as you see behind me. 20 fucking plus years in this fucking sneaker game. And of course, once again, Mr. Wonderful is about to deliver you a fucking gem right here. So, we've seen, right, 4 generic dunks. Some of them from the Be True to the School line. Some that just recently released for the people, you know, this past year, maybe a couple years, just roughly around that time frame. And of course, Mr. Wonderful was the one to bring you those beautiful profiles, but not even just that. In that beautiful delivery that only Mr. Wonderful can give you. Of course, YouTube is my fucking pedestal, and this sneaker genre is definitely my playground. And when it comes to the shoe game, I am the fucking lion. This is my jungle, and those shoes are my prey. And of course, Mr. Wonderful is looking amazing in front of the camera. I just got back from doing errands. I actually met up with one of the cheerleaders. We grabbed the boba. We had some appetizers. And I always hear those beautiful words at the end. And we'll touch on that at the end of the segment. But I am rocking. Look at this. This gorgeous, right? Simple, but still gorgeous when it comes to Mr. Wonderful. A nice purple colored tee with that sage, that mint, that whatever light green colored pony right there. I love it when they put a different color pony that you typically don't see on one of these pocket tees. But let me go ahead and stand up and for you so you can get the gist of all greatness in front of you. But I'm rocking some nice AG denim. Of course, Mr. Wonderful, you see the tries looking amazing because it is summertime. Definitely got to work on that tan. But look at the skin looking amazing. The hair still looking amazing after 5 videos, after running tons of errands and seeing one of those beautiful ladies. That's why I came back and I said, you know what? I feel amazing. Let me go ahead and drop some profiles for you beautiful people out there. And so you guys can see greatness when it comes to the shoes, but see greatness when it comes to the delivery and when it comes to being present in front of the camera. Because we all know, and you see them, not me, because I don't tune into hardly ever too much sneaker content. I do have some of my favorites, and you know who you are. But for the majority of it, I mean, you see a bunch of trash-ass content, but yet they still get all the views. You see trash-ass people in front of you that just look terrible in front of the camera. They have a shitty-ass delivery when it comes to reviews, and they still get all the views. They get the 10, the 20, the 50, the $100,000 markups when it comes to all the views, and Mr. Wonderful gets little to no views when it comes to his channel, and yet his delivery is so fucking amazing. It's so different from everybody else's because everybody else wants to remain humble. Well, they should remain humble by the way they look in front of the camera. But they just sell you on just bullshit. They sell you on resale tips, right? They sell you on what's the latest and greatest shoes that are going to be coming out. Oh, the early release on this shoe, or just, you know, let me wear a shoe for 30 plus days and see how it holds. The fuck out of here with that content. Move, go away. Shoe fly, shoe. You're bothering me, kid. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's like, what the fuck are you tuning into? I mean, you. I'm talking to fucking you, the fellas and those beautiful ladies. I know you're beautiful in all your ways. My cheerleaders. Why the fuck are you tuning into that garbage content? You want to see a fucking a real sneakerhead? I'm right here, baby. I'm right here in front of you. Keep tuning into this channel, and I'll fucking take you and take this channel on my back. to greatness. So with all that said, Sneaker Profiles 220, and the book is open because those fucking doors are open to the FC Sneaker Factory. Boom, right there, the 220 mark. As you can see, you review all my content. I'm delivering you fucking greatness when it comes to the sneaker game. Just tune in. Fuck. Now let's take a look at this right here. Typical orange box, right? Standard orange box, the same fucking box that I brought you the past 4 videos. Nothing's different. But what is different is, and what I want you to tune in on, go ahead, come closer. Just a little bit closer. And look at that tag right there. The Nike Dunk Low SP Hyper Blue Samba Silver, size 10.5. So, unfortunately, standard paper, nothing's crazy. And all the other ones were standard paper. This was actually a StockX pickup because I was not fortunate enough to get this for retail price, and I wish I did, because I saw that price tag that I paid on this, and I'm just like, man, I don't even know why I paid that much. But it is a gorgeous shoe. It is a shoe worth that amount that I paid. I'm not sure what the resale market is, and it's probably low, but I should have probably waited because I still haven't worn this shoe to this day. But let's rewind now. Let's take it back. Like I said, I'm going to ingrain this into your fucking minds until you guys can just shoot it off the top if you're ever quizzed. The Nike Dunk was originally released back in 1985. It was really for college athletes, right? Specifically, it had the whole line of the be true to your school. So there goes that information. This shoe right here. This shoe was actually released 2001. It was a Japan exclusive. So it never made it to the States until recently. But we are looking at the Nike Dunk Sneaker Profiles 220. The Nike Dunk Samba right here. The Samba colorway. Like I said, this shoe was originally released back in 2001. A Japan exclusive. So it was very rare when it came to the States. But, and thank God the Lord above, that Nike decided, let's go ahead and let's retro this shoe out. And this actually came out back on August 21st, 2020. And look at this gorgeous dunk. So much different from the other dunks that I delivered, but same material, that crappy material, but just a whole different look. And I love these colors on this shoe. A lot of different things going on compared to those standard dunks that we looked at. Now let's take a look at this. So we do got that crappy material when it comes to the leather on this shoe, but on this toe box, and you can see on the side panel, it is this beautiful blue, and it has like a glitterish tint to it, and you can really see it on the side panel. But let's go on to this. So we do got these nice gray panels when it comes to this Samba dunk, and this gray panels go through the shoelaces, go through the side, going towards the rear of the shoe. But let's look at that. I love that glitter look on this blue. It's kind of like a red tint to it. So that's pretty freaking gorgeous though. White midsole, that pure white, that beautiful red outsole. And then let's take a look at this. So the Nike swoosh, it does give that carbon fiber look when it comes to that on the material side. Great, I love that. Let's take a look at the rear part. More of that. Oh, I love that. I didn't realize that. The carbon fiber hit around the Nike symbol. The Nike is sewn in black. This beautiful blue, but you see that red tint to it. This nice gray when it comes to the leather. This leather actually is premium though when it comes to this. Compared to this leather on the toe box, it is a nicer leather. Got to give it there. Medial side, oh damn, it looks so much different from the lateral side than the medial. No, it's the exact same thing going on. We got that beautiful blue in that with that that reddish tint with that glitter. Of course, you got these nice gray side panels that go through the shoelaces that go towards the toe box. This beautiful side panel in that blue, and that you see that glitter, and this carbon fiber Nike swoosh in red on the side panel. Love it. Now let's take a look at the outsole. Red outsole, gorgeous. Still haven't worn it to this day. Let's take a look at the aerial view. Oh, the aerial view is gorgeous. I love this blue. Let's take a look at it. Gorgeous toe box in that cheap leather, but you do got that nice blue and red tint to it. White laces, this beautiful, I love this blue though. This blue definitely pops, but you do got this nice blue nylon tongue, and of course you got this blue tag, but then all in white, that Nike and that beautiful swoosh. White laces, beautiful. This is actually gray. It may come up as white, but this is a light gray ankle collar. Oh, look at that. I love it. That's what I'm talking about right there. The blue insole and the white Nike. I love that. Love it. Not that generic ass orange. I hate that orange. That's going to be ingrained in your head when you see that orange. Oh, Mr. Wonderful doesn't like that. Beautiful shoe. I'm glad to get this one. I mean, this is one of those shoes that was like a must-have. I probably paid over for a little bit over for this this shoe, but I'm just glad I have this in the collection. Glad to finally doing a profile, because this shoe right here deserves so much light on it, because one, with that light shine on it, it definitely allows that glitter, that red tint pop, but also just a great shoe. 2001 release right here, but this one right here specifically is a 2020, but it comes from the birth of 2001 and when it first came out. Gotta give this one praise, gotta give this one glory, like the good Lord above. Gorgeous shoe though. Glad to have this one. Glad to finally do a profile on this one. What do you think about that shoe? Is that a must-have if you're a dunk collector? Is that one in your collection? Did you go to the resale market? Did you pay retail? Drop a comment down. And I know my comments are going to be flooded with comments, because that's just how Mr. Wonderful does it. But you know that was fucking sarcasm. Never get any comments. Not get very much views. Not get very low thumbs up. Maybe one or two. And the subscribers are still low. But those that support me, those that can put up with me, because you know what? I do keep the fucking content real. I keep it real the majority of all these content creators out there, because they don't want to hurt people's feelings. Mr. Wonderful, give a shit about your feelings, because this is the real world. You know, grow up, live in it. Don't tune into this fucking cartoon content that's out there, the G-rated content that no one wants to cuss on. No one wants to really say how they feel about shoes and about the materials. No one really wants to say it. To me, that's fucking G-rated content right there. That's cartoon content. If you like that shit, keep tuning into that garbage. But if you want the adult, right, Showtime, HBO, Cinemax content, the late night content, right here is where you fucking need to be at. All right, so here we go. The book is closed on this beautiful segment, on this beautiful shoe, the Samba. I love you. Gorgeous shoe. Glad to finally do the profile on that one. Book is shut on 2/20, but in a couple days. You see that? Definitely need to go to the beach. The doors will be opening back up to the FC Sneaker Factory for a brand new segment. I don't even know what I'm about to deliver though in that. I'm so far ahead right now. It's crazy. But I appreciate you for tuning in. Definitely tune into this content. Like I said, the Cinemax, the Showtime, the HBO, the late night content when it comes to the sneaker game, the FC fucking Sneaker Factory right here. Keep tuning into this content, because I shoot the shit and I keep it real, and my promos are fucking amazing. Just like Mr. Wonderful, at every fucking night when I'm drop one of those beautiful ladies off, I take her to the door, walk her to her door. Don't ever just say, hey, unless she's trash and she's being a bitch. Of course, you can get out and walk yourself to the door. But most ladies, right, you take them to walk them to the door, wait for that nice lips to touch your cheek. If you're fortunate enough to get that, most of the time Mr. Wonderful gets these beautiful lips touch with those beautiful lips of those beautiful ladies. And they whisper in my ear, Mr. Wonderful, Floyd, oh baby, thank you for an amazing time, because you sure know how to treat a woman. And you know what? I must say, and they rub my face, you are too damn